Hello and welcome to Stocks Advisor channel. Here at our channel we are looking for interesting buy opportunities for US buy stocks. Today we will talk about Teva Pharmaceutical Industries, ticker name Teva, traded at New York Stock Exchange. And we will not start our discussion as we usually do from after COVID recovery. No, today we will talk about this huge and ugly red candle that happened today with Teva, and of course this is nothing but reaction of the market of the US lawsuit regarding the huge opioid scandal is ongoing now in US, and Teva's accusation in their one of their drugs, I'm not going to pronounce name to avoid advertising issues, that there is some, let's say, accusations that this drug was probably pushed through the market with some questions, and these questions caused the lawsuit. So now the market, actually the traders, are afraid of huge lawsuits, of huge paychecks that might come if it's confirmed, and the price is dropping dramatically. And actually this is not the first time when Teva experiences these drops, even before the COVID, not necessarily on lawsuits but in general. So it's known that it can go really deep. And if you see what happened today actually price pierced very strong support of moving average 200. This red line went much lower, and even by end of the day it's fixed actually at those levels, which are nothing but support line observed here on these levels. And also, if you look here, most importantly, you need to check also the volumes. The volumes traded were really high, and this is only comparable with those that were actually forming the support line. And indeed, that's how it was also formed. And the volumes are actually from one side giving a hope, on another side shows also the market being very afraid. So what can happen here? Tomorrow it could be actually magic return. What might happen, that price will be pushed very high back, not completely back, but for example to this channel that was formed before these news kicked in. So those levels, it might come back, or let's say it may volatile towards those levels. But in general, even if this happens, it's unclear if there will be full recovery, so kind of a very deep down and then recovery towards another upper channel we saw here. So actually these two dark lines were showing before this new trading channel. It was slowly narrowing down with some tendency of downwards behavior. But now with this candle, actually tomorrow will be clear what will happen. It will be kind of decision day here. Also more clearness will come on the lawsuit details and how the company will react. But in general, unfortunately, until all this stuff is solved, we can see some strong volatilities here. So it might be returned towards those trading dark channels, or it might be further decline as well, because the lawsuit is really serious, and if it comes in true, it will be confirmed, then it might just send Teva stock really down. So therefore we need to see what if this happens, what would be another support lines. If you look again by volumes here, it will be actually on those levels, really low here, this case. So that will be this level here. Also some support will be observed, these levels here. So in case the price pierces further down, if there is strong trend downwards, those would be the buying points for Teva. Again, depending on the lawsuit, these lawsuits usually go really long. It's not like even 1 month or half a year stuff. They will really go long, so it might either send price down or might be recovery. And it's okay, you can say, well, it's always one of the two, but in this case what will decide the price movement is not really the news itself, but the, let's say, expectation of traders, and also their belief to other opioid-based products of Teva, other investigations that might engage willingness of contractors to continue, new contracts coming, etc., etc. So it's not just the news, but the consequence of the news. In that sense, it's more expected that there will be strong correction here until all settles down and until the other big partners of Teva will show, actually buyers will show how they will buy and how it's going on, what will happen next. And of course, if this was just, let's say, just a hype news and there is still long time for decisions, for lawsuits, etc., then the price will go high. Actually, this week will be a really good decider for the stock. It's better to wait with Teva if you're still not in the position. It's better to wait until the end of the week to see what the trend will be formed. Either upwards, then we're back to the trading channel of dark lines. If downwards, then these red lines will show us actually support 1 line and support line 2 will show us the buying opportunities. So need to wait until end of the week, and then we will know either we're going to support lines with buy opportunities, or there will be some crazy volatility still with downwards correction, because also we don't need to forget here that even without this news, moving averages 20 and 50 were both in decline downwards here, you can see, and also actually this could cause extra price movement down because it's like both going down, both correlated. So in general, it was calling for correction from chart point of view, but a little bit later, let's say by the end of the month, but with this news coming in, it could be panic sell correction. So we will see by end of this week. Anyway, it's better to wait until we see the trend where it's going, and then we can take the action. Good luck with it, and do not forget to subscribe to our channel.